Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot and I'm from ElliotOracle.com. I'm also the author of Fearless Tarot, which hits the bookshelves this October. It's published by Llewellyn and it's already available for pre-order on Amazon. So if you like my approach to tarot, you are going to love this book. Today we're going to go into video 4, which is going to cover the astrological signs of Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces for the month of March 2020. So if you are a Capricorn or you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, this is going to be the message that is for you. First card for Capricorn is Page of Wands reversed. Second card is Judgment. And third card is the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. So there's some learning connotation going on with that Page of Wands reversed and then also that Three of Pentacles that we're going to get into here. Number one for Capricorn, when I see the Page of Wands reversed, upright, he's got that staff that's a lot taller than him. It almost looks like a measuring rod. And he's measuring himself up against it. And he's optimistic about where he's growing. When the Page of Wands comes up reversed, it can sometimes indicate a little bit of insecurity of feeling like you're not measuring up with something. And this is natural when it comes around that Three of Pentacles when you're involved in a learning process. The Page of Wands reversed can indicate that you need to be open to making mistakes, and you also need to just accept where you're at on where you're growing, where you are on your path, and not be in a rush to grow. The Page of Wands reversed can also sometimes indicate a sense of losing the wind in your sails a little bit with something that you were really passionate about or really excited about because you're maybe not seeing the result that you wanted immediately, or you're just feeling like it's not quite as grandiose as you originally thought. Whenever I see Page of Wands reverse, it's telling me that you need to stop comparing right now. Keep your eyes on your own paper. Don't look at what other people are doing and say, oh, well, look at they got this and where am I at? Page of Wands just says keep focused on what you're trying to diligently grow right now. And if you do, you're going to be okay. We got really good news ahead for you for March with that Judgment card, which indicates rebirth, renewal, a fresh start. And in fact, the Angel of Judgment is a symbol for your higher self, and he's blowing the trumpet, and all the dead are rising out of the grave. And this is a symbol for the dead parts of yourself, the parts that felt lost or forsaken or like they're just on the shelf. Those are all coming back to life again. Whenever we see Judgment, especially when it's coming up in the advent of spring here, it could just feel like life is beginning anew again and you're going to start to feel revitalized or refreshed. Judgment can also indicate spiritual messages. So it could indicate you're almost hearing from your own angels, or you're almost hearing from your own higher self, or something on a spiritual level. But something's going to activate you and get you excited again. And when we see Judgment following that Page of Wands reversed, it says the wind in your sails is returning. There's even wind blowing that big flag there. That looks like a big sail. And then finally, we got that Three of Pentacles in the future, which shows a craftsman at a monastery who is learning his craft or trade. And these monks are handing him a set of plans. And if you look super close at the plans, drawn on the plans are the exact scene that the craftsman is building. So this is a card that's saying it's time to put your plan into action. This might be at the end of the month more, where it's just time to move on something. You're going to get a clear signal that it's time to go, it's time to move now. There's a sense of urgency, and it just says to do that. But also, there is that learning experience connotation going on with the Three of Pentacles and with the Page of Wands reverse. So it says that there are some processes of learning going on for Capricorn this next month. They are going to be very enriching. But remember that mistakes are going to be your best teacher. It's not when you get something right that you learn it more, efficiently. It's often when you get it wrong, when it's just a little bit off, that you have to recalibrate and reassess the issue and then revisit it. So for Capricorn, don't be afraid to adjust course, but expect that near the end of the month, things really start to feel renewed, even if your spirits have been feeling a little bit discouraged with that Page of Wands reversed. Second, we're going to go into the sign of Aquarius. So if you're an Aquarius or you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, this is the message for you. Number one, Four of Pentacles. Number two, Two of Cups. And then number three, the Devil card. Okay, so for Aquarius, it's an intense month. Number one, what we're getting a sense of with Four of Pentacles in that passing section is that it's time to let go of something that you're perceiving as bringing security to you, but really isn't. The miser on the Four of Pentacles is clutching these materialistic coins really close to him. And if you look at him, he's suffering as he's doing it. He's thinking hanging on to these things is going to make him feel better, but it's actually making him miserable. And so there is a resistance to letting go of something here. And this is also seen in the Devil card that's coming up, which is showing these figures who are chained to a throne. They're feeling stuck to their own, issues, which are symbolized by the Devil. And the Devil represents things in our life that feel frightening, that are associated with our shadow, that are associated with fear. And sometimes the Devil card is a card that comes up when we're making decisions based on fear instead of what's really happening. On the Devil card too, the figures that are chained are wearing chains that are rather loose. And the Devil is known as the father of lies. And the first lie he's telling those people is that they can't get out of their chains. And this is a total illusion. And so this card comes up to say it's time to slip those loose chains off of you. Whatever's keeping you bound up in a sense of tension or frustration or fear, or if you're making decisions based on, oh no, I'm scared of this happening, so let's keep doing that, then this is saying it's time to adjust course. And the answer to how to do this is coming up with that beautiful Two of Cups in the middle. The Two of Cups is a card of partnership. It's a card of communication. And in fact, the Wand of Mercury is in between the two lovers on the card. This card is saying it's time to seek out the advice of or the support of those that you're closest to, that they're actually going to be helping you in some way, and they're going to really lead you to the information that you need in order to overcome something that's keeping you chained up. And also, the ruminations of the Devil card and the Four of Cups and Four of Pentacles can indicate that you're stuck too much in your head. And that Two of Cups can indicate that it's time to get out of you and share some of those shadows. Bring them into the sunlight. Sunlight's the best disinfectant, and share it with somebody else for a solution. For Aquarius, this is not the month to go it alone, but instead to reach out and trust in those that you're loving to offer pathways forward. You can totally be free of whatever you're stuck on, but you do need to let go of something that is based in fear for sure. And then finally, we're going to go over the last sign of Pisces for this next month of March. So if you're a Pisces or you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, this is the message for you. First card, Six of Cups reversed. Second card, Six of Wands, 6, 6. And third card, the Chariot. Okay, so number one, the Six of Cups reversed. The Six of Cups has to do with the past, and when it's reversed, it's indicating a feeling of apprehension because of a troubling past, or because of a trauma or a difficulty that's already happened. It's not hitting you later. This is something that's already happened. And when we get the Six of Cups in a passing section, it's telling you it's time to let the past be the past. It's time to move on. It's time to stop borrowing trouble from the past and borrowing trouble from a traumatic experience that is making you think that something's going to happen that's similar to that. And I really feel like this is a turning point month for Pisces. March has to do with Pisces, and it could be where you're getting your confidence back. And the reason I say that is because look at those victorious figures on both the Six of Wands and the Chariot card. These are cards of assertive energy, empowerment, confidence, and being bold and proactive. The Six of Wands is telling you not to be afraid of owning your power and really going forward confidently and moving forward with a sense that you do something very well and it's time to show that. When I see the Six of Wands next to the Six of Cups reversed, there could be a risk that you're needing to take this next month, which is about revealing yourself in some way or sharing something that might have been personal or close or kind of blocked off, and now it's time to bring that out into the open. And that's also symbolized by the Chariot figure, who's leaving the walled city behind him. He's leaving his comfort zone, and he's letting the Sphinxes guide him. And the Sphinxes are creatures of mystery. And so this could be a time where you're really trusting the mystery, you're going out on a limb, and you're leaving behind the confines of something that felt safe, familiar, but also might have been keeping you feeling stuck. Whenever we see the Chariot, it's also a card of victory. So near the end of the month of March, this could be a victorious time. And also with that Six of Wands, it might be time to promote yourself in some way, either through, boning up your resume, or even just, getting some sort of, broadcast out there, which is really showing all the great qualities that you have, or where you're able to express yourself more freely. So that is the end of video 4 and all the Tarotscope videos. I do hope you enjoyed them. And if you did, see me at elliotoracle.com and schedule a reading with me. These little mini readings are great, but you're going to love a reading with me. Have a happy and safe March. Take care.